Winnie and Greg Get Skunked. Written by Laura Workman. Illustrated by Art Portra. Winnie and Greg Get Skunked is part of the series called The Enchantments of Winnie and Greg. Winnie, Greg, time to go outside, Mommy called by the front door. Coming, Mommy, Winnie and Greg said in unison. Mommy helped Winnie and Greg get dressed for the outdoors. Mommy, where are my pink boots? Winnie asked. They are right here under your sweater, Mommy answered. Greggy, she continued, here's your plaid scarf. Thank you, Mommy, Greg said excitedly. Greggy loves going outside. It looks cold. May I have my hat too? Greggy asked. Of course, she said while tossing the hat to Greg. The puppies were bundled up and rushed out to the tree where a ground stake had their leashes attached. They stood impatiently while Mommy put their leashes on. I don't see why I have to wear this leash, Winnie said with a huff. I'm a big girl and I can take care of myself. Mommy gave Winnie a warning look and said, Winnie, watch your tone of voice, please. If you stay on the leash, you will be safe. You won't be safe by the road or where the skunks are. Mommy knows what's best for you. Winnie put her head down and mumbled, Okay, Mommy. I have to go to work soon, so you only have 10 minutes, Mommy said, rushing back inside. Not even a minute passed when Winnie went still as a stone. She was staring at something. What was it? Greg, look at that animal over by the corner of the house. What is it? Winnie whispered. I don't know, Greg whispered back. It kind of looks like a cat. A smelly cat. Let's go find out, Winnie declared. I'll need your help. Winnie, Greg said, exasperated. No, we can't do that. You heard what Mommy said. She knows best. Come on, Greg. Where's your sense of adventure? I just saw another one. There are 2 cat creatures over there. Let's go say hi, Winnie said with glee. 2? Really? Greg said, astonished. How do we get over there? We have our leashes on, Greggy wanted to know. Like this, Winnie said. Watch me. She walked as far as the leash would allow her to go. She started to pull on the leash, which pulled on the ground stake. If you pull with me, we can pull the stake out of the ground and go see what those animals are over there. Let's do it, Greg said, lost in the moment. He was a guard dog, so shouldn't he go check it out? He wondered to himself. We have to hurry because Mommy will be back soon, Winnie exclaimed. Right, said Greg as they both pulled on their leashes. Heave, ho, heave, ho, Winnie called out. Next thing they knew, the stake was pulled out and they ran toward the corner of the house. I'd stop right there if I were you, the cat creature called out. Winnie couldn't help herself and dragged poor Greggy along. The next thing the pups knew is that the cat creatures, usually called skunks, turned around and sprayed them. Winnie and Greg yelped in surprise and pain. What is that awful smell? Winnie cried. Just then, Mommy came out to get her darling puppies, but they weren't there. Mommy's heart sank. Winnie, Greg, where are you? She called. Then she heard her puppies yelp. She rushed to the corner of the house and saw the skunks run into the woods. "Are you okay?" Mommy asked, very concerned. "I told you to stay on your leash because I made sure that you were in the safest place in the yard. You pulled the stake out and disobeyed me. Because you disobeyed me, you got into a fight with skunks and lost. I was very frightened when I came outside to get you and you were gone. I'm not going to punish you because getting sprayed by a skunk is punishment enough. Let's go inside so I can wash you with tomato juice. That's the best way to get rid of the smell," Mommy said, leading the pups inside. "Ugh, a bath with tomato juice. I'm sorry, Mommy," Winnie said, most apologetically. "I'm sorry, Mommy," Greg said. "I tried to stop her and then I got caught up in the excitement." "I forgive both of you. Now let's get cleaned up," Mommy said, with love in her eyes. "After your bath, let's all have a cup of hot chocolate and then Mommy will go to work." "Okay," the puppies smiled together. That was a lesson they would never forget. The end. Winnie and Greg Get Skunked was narrated by the author, Laura Workman. Thank you for listening.